What is going on, world? What's up, YouTube? It's Zero here. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new Gears of War video, so let's get into it. So guys, girls, I just want to say thank you so much for all the support you guys have been giving me on the YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys in a massive way. I know it's been a little while, and I obviously am not planning on stopping when it comes to creating content, but that all being said, and especially, of course, Gears of War content, I plan on creating Gears of War content for all of you. But with that being said, obviously, we're at this, this limbo state, this current lull in time in the Gears of War universe, the Gears of War, community and such, in terms of while we're waiting for the next thing from the Coalition, whether that's the Gears of War collection, Gear 6, which is, of course, what we're all expecting to be the next thing coming to us in the Gears of War universe. Obviously, guys, we can consistently be talking, about the same things, over and over again, about the things that we want out of Gear 6. We can be talking about, the things that we want out of the Gears of War collection, different theories, all of these different things, lots of speculation. We can be talking about all of that stuff. But I also want to be talking about some other games as well. And, this YouTube channel obviously started as a StarCraft channel, evolved into being, a game where we talked about a multitude of different games. And then, more recently, of course, I transitioned into Gears of War. And now, with obviously a lot of the new games that are coming out, the main focus is going to still be on Gears of War. However, what we're changing about it is we're going to be talking about other games as well. The Callisto Protocol is coming out, which is a title that I'm incredibly excited about. The new Call of Duty, to a number of other horror titles that are coming out, in the form of Scorn and, Fort Solis, Routine, all these different games that are coming out that I'm incredibly excited about, I'm going to be creating content around. Now, sure, the main focal point is going to still stick to Gears of War. And, that is something that, to my core, I want to continue creating Gears of War content because I think there's a real need for it. Obviously, we want to continue, make sure that we keep the community alive with Gears of War. And I think that, there's other people in the Gears community, that being guys like Shadows and Abes, are making sure that, more content is coming out. And even from a streaming side, I work so much, guys, that I don't stream as much as I want to, and I've got to be better about that. But I'm going to be taking you guys on my journeys when, from, my travels and work and all of those things. I'm going to take you guys on roofs with me. I'm going to be doing all kinds of stuff with you guys where we talk about Gears of War and such all over the place. We'll be talking about all kinds of different games all over, the country and such. And of course, I'm going to be creating content still in the comfort of my own home, at my setup, at my desk, in my studio. So those things aren't going to change. It's just the simple fact of the matter that with all these other new games coming out that I'm excited about, I'm going to be creating content around a multitude of games. Now, when Gear 6 comes out, obviously, we're going to be creating a lot of content around that. As far as news and things of that nature, I'm going to be breaking it down for you, on the YouTube channel on a consistent basis. I don't want you guys to think that, I'll never make Gears of War content anymore, because that is still going to be one of the main focal points of my YouTube channel. It's a part of me. But at the end of the day, it would be a disservice to gaming, the gaming community, if I were to only stick, in a specific realm. Obviously, I want to talk about games that I feel a confidence in. It's kind of like the stock market. If you're going to invest into a company or companies, you want to invest in companies that you understand and, that you have some form of familiarity with. And so for me, when it comes to talking about games on Zero TV, I'm still going to be talking about a multitude of games, but it's going to be games that I feel a confidence in, whether we're talking horror-related games, shooter-related games. I talked about so many different games on the YouTube channel back, you know, when I transitioned from StarCraft 2 content to, you know, gaming, you know, just all types of variety games. But I definitely want to change that, where it's going to be more structured in terms of games that I feel a confidence in talking about. And the content is not going to stop. It's actually, we're going to be ramping it up here in a pretty massive way, guys, which I'm really excited about. You know, I was going through this transitional period of trying to figure out, okay, how are we going to give you guys more content, you know, give you guys more, because what I want is for, you know, you guys to have content throughout your day that you can take in, little snippets, not, you know, sometimes maybe not super long videos, but videos that you guys can take in that makes you think about things like the new games coming out, or, you know, a possible theory or some speculation, whatever it may be. That's what I'm excited about doing, whether it's with Gears of War related or other games within that space, whether we're talking shooters or horror titles. But that being said, guys, thank you for being on this journey with me. Let's continue pushing. Let's continue grinding. I'm excited about that next thing. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. More Gears content's coming, guys. Let's get it.